Bella Hadid opens up about her history of abusive relationships and how she broke the cycle. Bella Hadid said she kept returning to unhealthy relationships. CNN. Supermodel Bella Hadid says lacking boundaries sexually, physically, emotionally led to her being abused in the number of unhealthy relationships. The 25-year-old star spoke candidly about her personal and professional struggles in her debut appearance on the Victoria's Secret vs. Voices podcast, saying learned toxic behaviors like people pleasing ultimately had a negative impact on her relationships and her mental health. I constantly went back to men and also women that had abused me, and that's where the people pleasing came in. She told host Amanda de Candenet last week. Hadid walks the runway during the Victoria's Secret fashion show at Pier 94 in New York City on November 8, 2018. I started to not to have boundaries, and not only sexually, physically, emotionally, but then it went into my workplace. I began to be a people pleaser with my job, and it was everyone else's opinion of me that matters except for my own, because I essentially was putting my worth into the hands of everyone else, and that was the detriment of it, she said. During the wide ranging interview, Hadid, who is the daughter of real estate developer Mohammed Hadid and Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum Yolanda Hadid and the sister of fellow model Gigi Hadid, also reflected on her challenging childhood. I always felt like my voice was never heard growing up, so that's why I have a lot of complications. Now I'm able to open up and speak my mind, especially within my relationships and within my family, she said, adding, I grew up with around men, whether that was in relationships or family or whatever that was, where I was constantly told my voice was less important than their voice. Bella Hadid, Yolanda Hadid, Gigi Hadid, and Mohammed Hadid attend the Victoria's Secret after party at the Grand Palace in Paris in November 30, 2016. Hadid, who previously dated Canadian singer-songwriter The Weeknd, revealed how her upbringing affected her adult relationships, saying, my nervous system would crash. It was like fight or flight. Either I would become silent and cry and just go inward, or I would rush out and leave. CNN has reached out to representative of Yolanda and Mohammed Hadid for comment. Hadid said it took a combination of therapy, meditation, and staying off social media to start living a life that was true to me. She previously opened up about her mental health in the Instagram post in November last year. Alongside a series of tearful selfies, she wrote, I've had enough breakdowns and burnouts to know this. If you work hard enough on yourself, spending time alone to understand your traumas, triggers, joys, and routine, you will always be able to understand or learn more about your own pain and how to handle it.